this normal, messy, up and down, hilly, wavy process can trigger you. Because look at this. Here is a mom who was over the moon. I'm watching these videos. I'm trying this stuff. This is working like magic. My late talker started talking spontaneously. Now, what happened is let's look at I love this. Let's look at this same graphic and see what happened when you did language facilitation. So your late talker was somewhere probably right here. So really ready, because when you see functional needs expression, that's here above the line where you really understand, wow, he's talking about this. And it's maybe it's not the right words or they're the right way, but it's on topic and they make sense and they're not accurate grammatically, but it makes a lot of sense. Okay. And that's here. And they're definitely letting you know exactly what I want. I want the blue one. I want the yellow one. I don't want this. I want that. That's here full on. But just getting from level 3, which is just parroting and limited speech, where it's what I call the pop out words that are definitely related to the topic, but they're not super effective enough. They're just effective enough to let you say, hey, he's really listening. He's saying things that are related, maybe not even right on time. You hear them under their breath. Even that's level 3. Okay. So if you see progress within a couple weeks, like, wow, all of a sudden I'm hearing needs-based language, like, where did this come from? That means that your late talker was here. You did language facilitation by giving a lot of models and all the stuff that we talk about, and he got to here. Now he's at this functional needs-based language. Now what happened is he learned to use the language that he knows. So he will consistently use these needs-based words, but he wants to evolve farther, but he doesn't. He hasn't been listening well enough to learn all of that language. So we've got to look at the understanding graph here. Oops, that's the mindset graph. Wrong one. Functional understanding. So functional understanding above the line is, I know it's following directions and rules. Like, I know if I say cookie, mom's going to give me a cookie. And they start to understand, oh yeah, cookies come at this time. I can get cookies. When I do this, this happens. Okay, I'm getting you. I understand what's going on. And up here, they start exploring on their own. Like, I understand more. I want to know why I can only have cookies 2 times a day, because there's a rule about it and cookies make me, and what else can I do instead? This is where I'm solving my own problems. I'm using the knowledge that you've taught me to actually solve problems with or without you. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Now, this is level 5 for understanding, and the late talker may not be at that level for expression. They could be way down here for expression. They've got to understand more language than they do. But if your late talker isn't understanding much, all they understand is those nouns, they can't get this expression of, oh, I want to talk about why, I want to talk about when I need, because they haven't been exposed to it. All they've been exposed to is these single words, right? Of, I know what it's called, and I can prompt you. At this stage, they are using these words to prompt you to give them more language. Here, you must give them more than that. It has to be beyond needs-based to, why do we need it? Why is it a good idea? Why is it not a good idea? And that's how you're going to move this up. But the late talker will talk less because they don't know this language. You're expecting them to understand and use language that's above their level of comprehension, because they weren't listening carefully enough. All they were listening carefully enough was, what do I got to say to get what I want right here? What do I got to say to get the cookie? And that's where you're like, I want cookie, please. So like, you're like, cookie. Okay, what do you say? I want cookie. That's all here. That's all below. This is all you doing the work to prompt it, facilitate it. Up here, they're coming to you to say, cookie, cookie, please. Cookie, cookie, my, chocolate cookie, cookie, my, cookie, me, cookie, give me, cookie, fridge, cookie now. Oh, no, cookie now, cookie yesterday, cookie yesterday, cookie tomorrow. You know, if they might not understand yesterday, today, tomorrow, unless you use and teach those concepts, right? They're going to be using the concepts that you teach in this broken bits together. This means something. This means something. When I put them together, it means more. That's language. Functional spoken language. Beyond gimme cookie, which is here for gimme cookie, is functional for anybody who understands that language. The babysitter, whatever. But if it's gigi goo goo and you're responding to that, that's down here. That's not real functional spoken language. This is everybody in the planet who speaks that language can understand them above this level. So where you are is probably faltering between here because you're not facilitating enough. And in the workbook, again, there are strategies to tell you how to get up these levels. That's the whole reason I made the workbook, not just to give you the levels, but to actually share with you how to elevate them. And that's what you get the workbook for. And you can get it on Amazon. The link is in the description.